All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we are live on 11/25, heading into next year. If you want to thrive. Okay, I'm going to stop rhyming now. All right, so today we are very fortunate from the St. Rose office, okay, to have Vangie Genio. Vangie, please unmute yourself if you haven't done it already.
Hi,
Are you
Rick.
there?
Yes.
There you go.
Good
Yay!
morning. Happy Monday, Rick, and everyone who's listening. You know what, Rick? Your energy is so contagious. I love it.
Oh, I love it. Well, you too. I see your videos, and well, before we do that, let's get started. Tell them a little about yourself, and maybe what you did before real estate, and how you've been doing since you got in.
Okay, so first I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. I'm really honored, Rick. I never expected you to ask me to be your guest on your podcast. Yeah, so I'm a bit nervous actually, but excited to share my journey and passion for real estate. I've been in the real estate for a total of 9 years. My career in real estate started in 2006 while I was working at St. Rose Hospital as a full-time registered nurse. So I didn't do a lot because of my nursing job and family. So I basically just helped my friends, my family, and coworkers, and referrals, right? And while I was also exploring real estate investment at that time, I didn't have extra time to prospect for clients, to network and all that good stuff, in real estate because of my full-time job and my kids. So working full-time as a registered nurse and part-time real estate wasn't easy. Although I really love real estate, I really enjoyed it. So in 2010, 4 years later, I stepped away real estate and focused with my nursing job and taking care of my kids, my family. So during that time, I went back to school, took my master's degree. I started the nurse practitioner program, but there was something like I wanted to do. So in 2019, I stopped school, and then in 2019, I shifted my career in nursing to be a full-time realtor. And I'm so glad I did. I'm really happy. Yeah. I mean, everybody's like, why are you leaving your nursing job? You make decent money, which is true, right? It's a very secure job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And I said, I'm getting old. I said, I want to do something that I enjoy. And something different. And I always wanted to start a business, but I have, it needs a lot of time and money and all that. So I thought, I think I'm going to go back to real estate, right? So, I mean, nursing will always hold a special place in my heart because it allowed me it allowed me to help people. And I've worked 20 years as a nurse. It was a very fulfilling job. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do, right? Find where your heart takes you next. So the great thing about real estate is because I love what I do now, and because I still help people just in a different and very exciting way, right? So
you do.
What else? I really enjoy. I'm so passionate about real estate. I love helping buyers and sellers achieve their goals, especially overcoming the challenging situations, because every client has different, challenging situations and different personalities and all that. So I've been blessed that my clients been satisfied with my services.
Yes, very satisfied.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
Vangie,
so,
you took the bull by the horns. You're doing extremely well. You're one of the few people. I shouldn't say few. I have a handful of people, probably about 20% of the people in my coaching that are as good as you as you do the business plan, you follow the schedule. You're actually doing videos. You're doing videos when you go to the gym in the morning. You've obviously incorporated that. So, I mean, you know, the daily schedule, you know, so you're doing all, it's very interesting because when someone comes, I mean, I'm very close to a nurse practitioner. I actually live with her, and my wife, and she has 2 masters. She's gone back to school twice, and she is all about it. But with someone like yourself that, and let's face it, that's a valuable job. You know, you are helping people with their health. Now, the way I look at my job is you're helping people with their financial health and making good decisions, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. And like I said, the nursing is a very fulfilling job, you know, especially when your patient gets better, they get discharged, right? And in real case, it's the same thing. Seeing and feeling my clients' satisfaction, they're excited, and knowing that I've done everything I can to provide the best service is so rewarding. It's just it brings so much joy, not just for my clients, but also to me. So that's why I love real estate. I mean, because in nursing, I mean, patients are not happy. They're sick, right? They're sad. They're, you know, the negative energy alone, taking care of patients in the hospital, stress nurses or doctors or what, it's not healthy, you know. But some people, they want to just exit nursing, but they have no other way to, you know, other, what do you call this? Maybe the courage, or just don't have anything else to do, right? So I'm so glad I went into, I shifted my career in real estate. So, yeah. Well,
congratulations to you, Vangie, because you're doing well. And,
Thank
you know,
so much.
Not a lot of people can come from a job like that into what you do, because they are, you know, you just said it perfectly. I mean, when you're a nurse practitioner, people come to you. You go to a building, people come to the building, right? In real estate, you got to go out and generate that yourself, don't you?
Right, exactly. I have to find clients, otherwise, kaput. I want to.
Kaput. I love it.
Right. If you don't work, you're not gonna get any business. So you have to put your hours, your time, your effort, everything. Treat it as a full-time job. That's what that's why they were wondering when I first started in real estate at the Berkshire. They said, wow, you come to work every day. And even my family, like, what are you doing at the office? There's so much to do. And staying at home, there's so many distractions. I can't work at home. I mean, I can, but there's the kitchen, there's the food, there's the sofa, there's Netflix.
The laundry.
So laundry, it's so many things. So it's not, you have to really work full time. I treat my job as a full time. I work at least 8 to 9 hours, 5 to 7 days a week. My minimum is 5 days. So
you do. And you do. And you're going to the gym every day now too, or what, 3-4 times a week minimum. That's great. You're doing videos of that. I love that. That's perfect.
Yes. I started going to the gym last year, actually around August, but I wasn't consistent, of course, in the beginning. But for the last, I think 5 months, 6 months, I've been going 3 times a week plus Zumba on Sunday. So I felt, you know, every time I go to the gym, it just feels great, you know, and it helps me focus because I'm so energized. You know what I mean? So, I encourage everyone to go to the gym.
So tell us a little about let's start with your goal. What is your goal for 2025? Tell everybody. After what is this? So this is your 4th full-time year? Is that what this is?
Right. Going 5, So
going on to 5. Okay. Tell them what your goal is. So how are you going to thrive in 2025?
Wow. Okay.
There you go. That's my new saying.
My goal is to help 30 to 36 families and individuals. And then I want to, I will continue to follow my daily schedule. I block times for my me time, which is my gym and Zumba time, and in the morning, right? And then my prospecting. Those are my two top priorities every day. And you taught me that, Rick. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Well, they are. And because go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say because it's the two things you do every day that have the most reciprocal benefit. Is when you prospect every day, your business runs well. You have leads, you have a pipeline, and when you work out, you have energy, you have enthusiasm, you have health, which is especially where you come from. You know that health is important.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, following that schedule, and that it's like before noon. So gym and then prospecting and follow up and stuff. I'm trying to be more consistent with that. Of course, sometimes I have to show homes, and so I'm not able to do or follow 100% or close to 80%. But that's my goal. I'll continue following my daily schedule, especially that morning part, and then appointments in the afternoon, admin, and more prospecting, if possible. So, yeah, it's great to have a daily schedule, really, and you have to follow it. So it helps me. Yeah. No
doubt. Tell them your schedule, too. You give an idea of what you do, like on a normal work day. Let's take a day you're working out. What time you get there. Just take them through the whole day, like a workout day. Like, let's say, whatever day during the week one of your workout days is. What time do you get up? What time do you go to the gym? All the way through your prospecting, through the whole day, please.
All right. So let's say like today, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. In the morning, I wake up every morning at 4:30. Okay. And then this I've never done really in the past. I'm actually happy that I've been doing this. It's very fulfilling. I'm achieving a lot by doing this. So 4:30, I wake up, I do my affirmations, read a little bit, get ready to the gym. And then I'm at the gym by 5:15. My goal is to be at the gym at 5, so I'm working on that. But at least I make it to the gym at least no later than 5:30, right? And then I work out for 45 minutes to an hour. I relax. Also, I have my relaxation at the sauna, right? Sometimes I get ready there. And then I go home. I do my role play at 7 o'clock, 7 to 7:30. And then I get ready to go to work. And then at 9, 8:45, I'm at the office, or 9 o'clock. And then I check my email, respond to text or email. And after that, I do my prospecting calls until 12 o'clock. So my goal is at least minimum of 15 contacts and at least 3 hours. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours, but 3 hours is my goal. And so that's 12 noon, then I take a break, a lunch, 12 to 1, take a nap sometimes. And then after that, I correspond to emails and texts and all that. And then I follow up with my clients. I give them an update. And then appointments in the afternoon. Yeah, and then if I don't have appointments, then I just do some admin. There's so much to learn, like marketing. We have so many resources in WAC. I mean MLS. There's so much to learn. There's so many things to do, actually, even if you're not working, So there, and then I try to do my social media. I try to post once or twice a day. I like to do live. When I do go to the gym, not only, to at least inspire others, right? I'm hoping. I actually inspired people. They told me, like, because of you, I get up and I started exercising. And I'm seeing friends started exercising. So it's great. And then, of course, I post my listings or when I do an open house or when I'm previewing homes or I'm showing homes to clients and all that. So that, and then I go home around 5:30 to 6. I always go home 6 or 6:30 though, sometimes 7. But my goal is to be home at 5:30 so I can
Good for
have
you.
more time. So that's how my Monday to Friday. And then Saturday, I show homes or go back to the office if no clients. And Sunday, I save that for myself, church, family time, and Zumba and stuff. So if possible. But sometimes if a client's availability is only on Sundays, then I'm available for them, only if I need to. Yeah. So that's
right. Only if you need to, because Sunday's your family day and your church day. Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, and how just to give everybody an idea, so that's a doable schedule, and it sounds like, not only are you getting great results, but 36 deals is a tremendous goal. That's basically, one every week with 1 week off per month. I mean, from doing a deal, so that's a really great pace for transactions. Something you can definitely do if you stay consistent based on your numbers. It's something you can do, and the fact that you went through all, like you've done the business plan, you've done not only the numbers part, you've done the execution part, you've also done the daily schedule. Like when I gave you suggestions about social media, you do live videos, right? That's the best way to do it. Was that a little bit of an adjustment for you, or did that just come naturally?
I'm sorry?
The videos, was that something, was that a little bit of an adjustment, or was that something that you just jumped and dove into and said, wow, this is a blast?
It was a little awkward in the beginning because my problem is if it's live, English is not my native language. So that's the part. But you know what? That didn't stop me. I just keep doing it. And now I'm comfortable in front of the camera or my phone or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very comfortable now. But before, like, even my son notices, like, Mama, your grammar. Oh, it's okay. Because when you're nervous, right? When you're nervous, you're like,
that's okay.
So
they're not supposed to be perfect. They're supposed to be like real life, and that's what you're doing. And I've seen a couple of your Zumba classes. I've seen you walking in the parking lot out in front of the gym, going in. Those are fabulous. I even saw you do a music video with your son. It was great. You guys were singing. It was awesome.
Yeah. We need to have fun, not just work, especially with family, right?
You gotta have fun. Exactly right. You gotta have fun and enjoy this journey because who knows? I mean, life is very interesting. So as long as you can, you keep rocking it, you keep doing it. And by the way, you're not old. You're not even close to old. Okay, so you have plenty of energy and enthusiasm. You're not even close to old. No. Not even close. You got many more dynamite years.
I don't feel old, though. I don't feel old. I feel like I'm 32 there.
You don't look it either. You definitely don't act it. So there you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So kind.
It's funny because I always tell Forrest, I'll be 60 next month. And I tell Forrest all the time, okay, it took me 39 years, but I'm finally, I don't know if it's 60 or 61, the average age of a realtor, but I'm right there now. It took me 39 years of being in real estate to finally get to the average age of a realtor. So, and I'm definitely not old.
No, you're not.
No.
Yeah, you're very active.
I don't subscribe to the old category. No.
Okay.
I get those NAACP or whatever they are. AARP in the mail. I think I might start opening them. Yeah, I'll get the discount, but I'm not going to admit that I'm old. There you go.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay.
All right. So tell us, Vangie, give me your top three. I mean, somebody who is like yourself, changing careers, or even if somebody's been in the business a few years like you, wants to take their business to the next level, what are the top three things you would tell them to focus on?
Okay. So positivity is important. You need to stay positive no matter what. No matter what challenges or what the market is doing, because there's always going to be buyers and sellers to help, right? So it's important to maintain a positive mindset. It will help you overcome challenges and keep you motivated and ultimately achieve your goals.
Good.
Second one
I love that one.
Second one is foster trust and integrity in your business. I believe this is very, very important. You need to build your business on a foundation of trust and honesty. Client knows and they appreciate authenticity, and they'll feel confident to refer you to others when they know you work with integrity, right? And
yeah, absolutely.
And number 3, this is one thing I've been working on. Avoid or minimize distractions. There's so many distractions, and one of that is go to the office and work there, because like I said earlier, there's so many distractions at home. It's hard to focus.
Yeah.
Because we need to stay focused, right? We waste so many minutes. Actually, it's the minutes that counts, not the hours that we waste. The what do you call this one? The minutes, it adds up, right? You spend social media 10 minutes, 5 minutes here and there, so those adds up. So I think those are my top 3. And of course, daily schedule. Can I add that? Make your daily schedule, follow your daily schedule. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you've done, you've turned your daily schedule into, the first thing you do when you get up is work out, and the second thing you do is get to the office. And, you can't handle a few things, 15, 20 minutes, boom, but then you're on the phone making your 15 contacts, because as long as you make your 15 contacts, you will, you're going to not quite double your business this year, but you're going to add 40% on, which is great for next year, which is definitely doable. It's all about the consistency in the daily schedule, right?
I absolutely agree. You taught me that it's very important to be consistent with your calls, with your schedule, I believe if I do this consistently and follow my schedule, especially the morning part, I think I'm going to do better. That's why I'm kind of excited for 2025, because I feel like I'm more ready, I've been improving my work systems as well. So I think that's going to help me. And I believe I'm going to do better next year. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So thank you for your help.
You've been doing it for a while now. Oh, my pleasure. And you also do a little mindset coaching with Todd too, don't you?
Oh, yes, I did. That actually helped me. I was curious on what's about mindset, because I thought I know about mindset, but there's so much deeper meaning or more things to learn about mindset. And I wish I did that when I first started real estate. Yeah. Before I even did a coaching with Mike Ferry.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. And you've done some outside coaching too. Mike Ferry, you've been in you started with the groups with me a long time ago. Then you went into Mike Ferry, then you came back to my coaching. So you're obviously out there trying to get educated as much as possible, because, let's face it, that's a commitment to join coaching like that and pay for it. So good for you.
Right.
So, all right. So 2025, that's going to be this year was a great year for you. So was last year, but this is going to be your super breakout year. And the number one thing that you need to focus on is just making sure. Yeah. Right. You just got to keep following that schedule, keep being consistent. And guess what? It'll all come together like serendipitous. I love that word, serendipity.
Yes,
it makes so much sense too. Right?
Yeah.
So, all right, any final words you want to leave these lovely people? Anything you want to add, Vangie, that maybe I didn't ask you?
I think that's it. Just, like I said, just treat your real estate job as a full-time job. Otherwise, you're not going to be productive. You're not going to reach your goals in life, personal and financial, right? Yeah.
Right.
So I think that's it. Anything else that I missed?
No, I think it was great. I agree with you. Treat business like you just said. When you were a nurse, you would go to work at a certain time. You would take certain times off. You would take breaks. If you do that in real estate, treat it like a real business. It's amazing how well it works. If you get into this thinking, I'm going to get to work at 11 and then go to lunch, and you're not going to You're not going to. Two things. You have to put the time in, and you can't be a secret agent, meaning you got to let everybody know what you do.
Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, Vangie, I just want to say thank you very much for taking your time out today. This was incredible. I'm sure people got a bunch of nuggets, and it'll be on my YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. It's also going to be on my podcast. It'll be on the Podbean app, well, for life now. It's on there for life now, and you did a tremendous job, so thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate you. It's an honor to be a guest of your podcast. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I really appreciate you for taking your time out. Bye, everybody, and bye, Vangie.
Bye.
We'll talk
Have
soon.
a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You too.